The design of the new Mercedes-Benz Citan is distinguished by balanced proportions and a sensual surface design. Muscular shoulders and striking wheel wells underline the vehicle's power and emotive appeal, unusual styling elements for a small van. With its typical Mercedes-Benz front, the Citan merges seamlessly into the compact model family. An important characteristic here can be found in the flat headlamps. Also typical of the brand are the inner workings of the headlamps with their high-quality, detailed and precise design. And that even applies for the basic model with its H7 headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signal lamps. The radiator grille with 3 double luves and centrally positioned star form a visual bridge between the van and its bigger siblings the Vito and Sprinter. Meanwhile, the bonnet is designed with 2 contoured edges. Thanks to the long-drawn headlamps and the contoured lower air inlets which reach almost as far as the wheels, the front overhang looks especially short. The profile view is dominated by the muscular shoulders and the model door sill section which stretches over both wheel housings. This sporty yet sensual design idiom is unique in this segment. The window styling is similar to the Mercedes-Benz GLE with a counter sweep at the C-pillar. The side wall of the panel van also adopts this design characteristic and thus highlights its membership of the Mercedes-Benz family. A specific Mercedes-Benz characteristic can be found underneath the license plate holder of the Citan in the form of a striking light contour in the rear panel. This is used for the 2-section rear doors and the tailgate. The light contour follows the flow of the lower edge of the rear lamps and thus elegantly links the 2 lamps with one another. Meanwhile, the additional brake lamp is housed at the top in the roof spoiler. Just like the breakaway edges on the side walls and rear lamps, this serves to improve aerodynamics and thus increases the economy of the Citan. Distinctive rear lamps are used which feature a single-piece design. For the LED version, 3 vertically running fiber optic cables dynamically scenarize the turn signal, brake light and tail lamp functions. With a similar layout to those in the V-Class, they make for a prominent design at night. Detachable parts such as the bumpers, door handles or covers on the sliding door rails are optionally available in body color instead of black grain plastic. Exterior paint finishes include 4 non-metallic and 5 metallic paints. Emotion and intelligence are the 2 core elements of the Mercedes-Benz sensual purity design philosophy. This bipolarity is of course also present in the interior of the Citan too. The Mercedes-Benz designers sought their inspiration for the full-bodied, voluptuously curved volume of the instrument panel support from the profile of a wing. A decisive aspect here was the continual, horizontal positioning. The narrow wing stretches across the interior and makes for a generous feeling of space. The instrument unit itself is cut out of this. Their shape is reminiscent of an eroded stone. The wing represents the functional focal point of the Citan and includes the instrument cluster, screen and the central air vents. The resulting slot between the wing and the stone makes for a practical stowage compartment for rapid access to important utensils. The air vent in front of the co-driver protrudes emphatically from the dashboard, and all 4 vents feature a carefully sculpted technical design. As standard, the seats of the Citan panel van are upholstered in Kaluma fabric. Kaluma is black with fine white lines, similar to a dotted line. As an option, Norwich fabric is also available. This variant is black with a gray honeycomb structure. Panel van are available to order with an interior design package. Included in this are such components as a high-gloss black trim element in the instrument panel support. Chrome frames around the air vents in the instrument panel support and on the speakers are included in the scope of the package. The interior door handles are chrome-plated. Comprehensive, intuitive operating possibilities and a range of digital services from Mercedes-Me Connect. Just like its bigger sibling, the Sprinter, and the passenger car models from Mercedes-Benz, the new Citan can be equipped with the MBUX Mercedes-Benz User Experience Infotainment System as an option. The system's strengths include the intuitive operating concept using the touchscreen or touch control buttons on the steering wheel, smartphone integration using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the hands-free system via Bluetooth connection and digital radio. The Citan combines compact exterior dimensions with a generous amount of space. Thanks to a number of different versions and practical equipment details, it offers plenty of different usage possibilities and convenient loading. The Citan will be launched on the market as a panel van and a tourer. Later there will be further variants with a long wheelbase as well as a mixto version. But even in the short wheelbase variant, the Citan offers much more space compared with the predecessor model. On the panel van, for example, the load compartment length is 120 inches with the flexible partition wall. Sliding doors are a practical feature, especially in tight parking spaces. The new Citan is available with up to 2 sliding doors. They offer a wide opening on both sides of the vehicle measuring 24-inch. The height of the load compartment opening is 42-inch. At the rear too, the load compartment is easily accessible. The loading sill of the panel van sits at a height of 23-inch. Meanwhile, the 2 sections of the rear doors can be blocked at an angle of 90 degrees and can even be moved through 180 degrees to the sides of the vehicle. The doors are asymmetrical, whereby the left-hand door is wider and has to be opened first. As an option, the panel van can also be ordered with rear doors featuring heated windows and a windscreen wiper. Upon request, a tailgate is also available which equally features these 2 items of equipment. Traveling to the building site early in the morning, driving through tricky stop-start traffic, or providing shuttle services at the airport. As a driver of a small van, you know your working day can be hard going. But thankfully, the Mercedes-Benz Citan developers placed great emphasis on achieving a level of comfort typical of the brand, including exemplary noise levels and seating comfort, not to mention a range of practical equipment items. And this doesn't just help drivers' well-being, but is also particularly beneficial to safety. Relaxed drivers can concentrate better on the traffic situation. To ensure that's the case, the vehicle is also equipped with comfort and convenience systems familiar from passenger cars, including thermotronic, keyless go starting function and the electric parking brake. The panel van and tourer will also be available in the base and pro equipment lines. With the base line, the customer receives a functional entry-level variant with all of the necessary basic equipment. The Pro line combines a representative design with additional functionality. Comfortable, dynamic and safe thanks to the completely new suspension setup. Both when empty and when laden, the new Citan offers precise, safe and comfortable driving. The front wheels are suspended on a McPherson axle with wishbones at the bottom. At the rear, a space-saving torsion beam axle is used as standard. Trailing arms ensure additional wheel guidance here, while the springs and shock absorbers are separate. The vehicle is not sensitive to high payloads and crosswinds are also unproblematic for the small van, thanks to the corresponding assistance system. The panel van is optimized for a high payload. This means that even when heavily laden, it drives with great stability. The new Citan compact van can be ordered from mid-September 2021, with a starting price expected to be less than €23,800.